Hey Dub Nation, Alex here, diving into some fresh, intriguing trade speculation that's got the NBA rumor mill churning. After a tough second-round exit against the Minnesota Timberwolves, our Golden State Warriors are facing a crucial offseason. Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Jimmy Butler aren't getting any younger, and the championship window feels like it's tightening. To extend that window, the Warriors need to make smart moves, potentially sacrificing some younger assets for proven talent. We've heard whispers about trades with the Boston Celtics before, especially concerning their guard depth like Derek White or Drew Holiday, as they look to manage their salary cap issues and navigate Jason Tatum's reported injury. But a new simulated trade scenario just dropped, and it involves a different and perhaps more impactful player from Boston. Get ready, because a new report outlines a simulated trade that sends the Boston Celtics' intriguing big man, Kristaps Porzingis, to the Golden State Warriors. Could the unicorn be heading to the Bay to provide some much-needed scoring and size? Let's break down this hypothetical blockbuster. So what's the context behind this simulated deal? The Warriors desperately need to improve their frontcourt. While Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler are elite defenders who can hold their own against bigger players to some extent, we lack consistent rebounding and a scoring threat from the center position. We need a big man who can contribute offensively and stretch the floor. The Boston Celtics, meanwhile, are reportedly looking to cut salary due to their apron issues and might be willing to part with players to do so, especially as they prepare for time without Jason Tatum. Kristaps Porzingis, while a very solid player, is highlighted as potentially expendable for Boston, as they could potentially replace his production or role by the time Tatum returns. This creates a theoretical match for a trade partner. Here's the impact of bringing Kristaps Porzingis to Golden State. Porzingis is a unique player, a 7'3" center who can shoot the lights out and score from anywhere. This past season, he shot an impressive 41.2% from three-point range and averaged 19.5 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game. While his defense can be inconsistent, particularly against more physical centers, his ability to stretch the floor as a big man is exactly what the Warriors' offense could use. Imagine the spacing with Porzingis pulling his defender out to the three-point line, opening up driving lanes for Steph, Jimmy, and Draymond. He also provides a scoring punch that we currently lack at the center spot. Now let's look at the details of this specific simulated trade. Warriors receive. Kristaps Porzingis, Celtics receive. Buddy Hield, Moses Moody, Gui Santos, Trace Jackson Davis, and a 2027 first-round pick, top 10 protected. Analyzing this deal, from the Celtics' perspective, they managed to cut $5.6 million from their salary cap for next season, which is a primary goal given their financial constraints. They also receive a package of young players in Moses Moody, Gui Santos, and Trace Jackson Davis, plus a future protected first-round pick. Moody and Jackson Davis have shown flashes of potential and could fit into their rebuilding or retooling plans while Tatum is out and beyond. For the Warriors, they land their much-needed scoring big man in Porzingis. Projecting the possible consequences and the lineup, this trade would allow the Warriors to potentially field a starting five of Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Kristaps Porzingis, and Brandon Podziemski. That's a lineup with incredible offensive potential, featuring multiple scoring threats and playmakers. Three of those players, Butler, Green, Podziemski, are known for their relentless defense, which could help compensate for some of Porzingis's defensive limitations. The shooting would be elite, and the offensive versatility would be off the charts. However, the analysis correctly points out that depth would be a major issue for the Warriors after this trade, as they send out 4 players. To build a championship-contending roster, they would need to rely on veterans being willing to take significant pay cuts to chase a title alongside Steph and this potential core. The big questions are, Can Porzingis stay healthy? Is his defense good enough to survive in the playoffs? And can the Warriors find enough quality veteran minimum players to fill out the roster and provide adequate depth? What do you think about this simulated trade sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Warriors? Do you like the fit of Porzingis alongside Steph, Jimmy, and Draymond? Is the price tag of Hield, Moody, Santos, TJD, and a protected first-round pick worth it? Let me know all your thoughts and predictions in the comments section down below. If you're intrigued by this potential off-season move, make sure you smash that like button. And please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our breaking news, rumors, and analysis. All right, Dub Nation, this Porzingis rumor is definitely one to chew on. It's going to be an interesting off-season. Let's go Warriors. See you next time. Hey Dub Nation, Alex here, bringing you the absolute latest news and insights straight from inside the Golden State Warriors organization. The off-season is here, and while we're already looking ahead, one of the biggest question marks hanging over the team is the future of our young forward, Jonathan Kuminga. His situation has been uncertain, but now one of his veteran teammates is stepping up and giving a strong message about JK's future. Get ready because Draymond Green just weighed in on Jonathan Kuminga's future, and he's offering some powerful assurances about the young player. This is huge because Draymond is a voice that carries weight, and his comments come at a crucial time as JK heads into a pivotal offseason. So what's the context here? Jonathan Kuminga's relationship with the Warriors has been a bit up and down, to say the least. He's shown undeniable flashes of his talent and athleticism since being drafted, but consistency has been an issue. Injuries and the mid-season trade for Jimmy Butler complicated his role and production this past season. While he did finish on a relatively strong note, performing well in the playoffs when Steph Curry was off the court, there's no doubt that if he stays with the team, his next contract will be significantly more expensive as he enters restricted free agency. This has naturally led to a lot of speculation about whether he'll be back or if a sign-and-trade is in the cards. Here's the impact of Draymond's statement. Speaking on his podcast, Draymond declared that Jonathan Kuminga has a very bright future. Crucially, he made a point to emphasize whether here or somewhere else. Draymond acknowledged Kuminga's struggles, saying his valley was more on Front Street for everyone, meaning his ups and downs were very public. But Draymond praised how JK handled the situation and reiterated his confidence. One thing is for certain, whether here or somewhere else, he's going to get paid, and he's going to have a very bright future. He added, "Everybody knows what he's capable of. He will get paid here, or he will get paid somewhere else. That's it. And that's all. I think the future for him is as bright as it's ever been." That's a strong endorsement from a team leader. Analyzing the situation and what it means for the team, Draymond's comments acknowledge the reality of Kuminga's contract situation and the possibility of him leaving. It also suggests that, regardless of where he plays, Draymond believes in JK's talent and potential to earn a big contract. If Kuminga does return, there's reportedly a plan in place. According to Anthony Slater, head coach Steve Kerr mentioned that if JK comes back, they will for sure spend the early part of the season playing him with Jimmy, Draymond, Steph. Kerr admitted they didn't have that luxury this past season because they were essentially in playoff mode after acquiring Butler, which also coincided with Kuminga getting hurt. This indicates the coaching staff is aware of the need to try and make that core lineup work if Kuminga remains part of the team. Last season, Kuminga averaged 15.3 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 2.2 assists, showing flashes of that potential Draymond is talking about. Projecting the possible consequences, Draymond's public support could be a boost for Kuminga, but the tougher business decisions still loom. If Kuminga stays, the challenge is integrating him consistently and effectively alongside the core, as Kerr mentioned. Can they find the right balance? If he leaves via sign and trade, the Warriors will get assets in return, but they'll lose a young player with significant upside. The team finished 48-34 last season and was eliminated in the second round. Regardless of Kuminga's outcome, the Warriors need to improve to get back to true championship contention. Draymond's comments highlight that Kuminga's future is bright, but the path for the Warriors to improve might involve JK, or it might involve the assets they get for him. What do you think about Draymond Green's comments on Jonathan Kuminga? Do you agree that JK has a very bright future? And do you think he'll be back with the Warriors next season, or will he get paid somewhere else? Let me know all your thoughts and predictions in the comments section down below. If you appreciate hearing these insights from inside the team, make sure you smash that like button. And please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our breaking news and analysis. Alright, Dub Nation, the Kuminga situation is definitely one to watch this offseason. It's going to be interesting. Let's go Warriors! See you next time.